Yeah, this new Mech Rogue with Mimiron the Mastermind might be a problem. I want you to look at this board right now. This is turn 5. This is probably not okay. Boards like that are all too common right now with Mech Rogue in the Titans meta. And you can see why. Look how far we've come from the old days of mechs that made things. I mean, Mimiron's gadgets are just massive upgrades to the spare parts of old, sometimes literally in a one-to-one comparison, just way better. But we also have the new magnetic spark bots, which are kind of like huge upgrades to the sparks that used to get added to your hand from Boomsday Project. So we take the two mech-themed expansions of old, we evolve them in some major ways, and now we have this Mech Rogue as a tier 1 deck. This specific list played to top 10 legend, and this can absolutely run away with games, which I actually think makes it a pretty prime nerf target. Getting those early Mimirons or big lab constructor boards that just copy and snowball runs away with games. It can feel really frustrating to lose to. Things like stealth minions really add to that as well. If you can't handle these cards, sometimes feels like there's nothing you can do, which is great when you're playing the Mech Rogue, but really frustrating, I think, to play against. Even cards like Flame Behemoth and Voltron Prime make the cut. So this deck's really good, really terrifying to face, and maybe enjoy it while it lasts, because I don't know if this one's going to be around for too long. Hunter is another one of those where I do feel like maybe we can connect on the Mimiron on 3 and it survives, particularly with an Oiltron on 2. Click Clocker's really going to support that as well, just so we don't lose the board too hard early. That's really nice. Yeah, this could be a very good setup here. Even higher health total. Good. Yeah. Tempo this on 3. Yeah, Slither Spear is scary. I think we'll trade this in though, so we can maybe kill it next turn if it hits in. Then we got a 6 health Mimiron. Turn after that's probably Spider. Just attack and then Spider the Mimiron. Oh yeah, this is super low. Super low pressure. This has to live, right? It's gonna live 100%. It always lives, right? It always lives. 6 health is so high. Mimiron the Mastermind. It always lives, never dies. Literally impossible to kill. Nice, I'm right. Let's go. Oh, that's damage, but not enough. So yeah, I think we'll stealth it this turn, right? I mean, we could just make it big and go for a coin though, too. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh, I wish I could forge that right now. Does it need to be stealth? Maybe we just push. 8 health is still a lot. Yeah, let's push. Oh, even better, yeah. I dig it. So now actually I can forge and constructor it next turn thanks to the coin. That's an even better line, dude. Dude, we can forge for 2, coin for 4. Holy moly, that's 2 Mimirons if it survives, which I don't see how they kill this, right? You know, like a deadly shot or something. So big. It's got divine shield. Regular damage mechanisms don't really work very well. I guess like a star power or something could do it. That would be one way, maybe. I guess enough 1-cost spells could do something cool too, but have to be pretty damage based. And before deadly shot, because I said deadly shot. Yeah, is deadly shot even in core right now? I don't even think it is. The coin here is so nasty, dude. Do I leave this with divine shield or do I kill the 2/4? I think actually it's worth it to kill the 2/4. Losing the divine shield is not very good against the 1/1s anyway. Like, it doesn't really matter. Nah, that's not valuable. Because the 1/1s, you know, eat it anyway. And then I just want to clear that taunt, so I'm more free to attack face, right? So now we've got 2 10/10 Mimirons. You know, maybe they get through 1 here, but are you ever getting through both? Ever? Do you even get through 1? There's no mana left. Dude, are these gonna live? Holy crap. So this is 23 damage, but this is another 6. So that's more than enough. I mean, 23 anyway is what we're at right now. Yeah, dude, this is so, oh my god. Dude, I'm almost sad we have lethal because this is so crazy. It's so much. Like, we could actually have made, like, if I just press in turn, I'm gonna have 4 of these, right? I'd have 4, and I can coin even more damage. I've got plus attack here. My god, I think we could have done like 45 damage this turn or something insane. Maybe not, because a lot of those had to be played before they attacked. 45 is a little, a little outrageous. Maybe 30, 35. Yeah, let's go for this good mech start. Really surprised to see the Kajamite in here. It's like, it doesn't really fit the mech plan, you know? Hey, McGrew, dude, thanks for the 26 months. Yeah, this is fine. Ventomatic setup here looks good. Life's still not really what we're looking for. Feels like Divine Shield's insane. Rush has been pretty good. Wind Fury can be good if you're following up instead of setting up. But Lifesteal does not feel like the home run typically. Yeah, I think next turn we'll go for the Inventomatic as opposed to just playing one of these out now. The real question is, do we buff the Inventomatic itself or the dude on board, or maybe a combination of both? The Inventomatic does... Oh, we definitely buff the Inventomatic, yeah. And the Reborn in particular is going to make it feel really nice. Like, we give up damage now, obviously, but we create an absolute monster threat. With Scrap Heap in hand, too, it just gets even more threatening. Now, they may have, like, a Reverberations and stuff, but that's 3 mana. That'd be hard to deal with. Cold Case is just a stall out here, okay. I don't think Spider's better than Scrap Heaps here. Divine Shield, let's go. Maybe, actually, Divine Shield's not that interesting on the big guy because they can just ping that off anyway. Probably want to buff this a little bit here. I think we might take a trade into one of these two. 11 damage to face, though, sure is pretty spicy. I don't have great follow-ups. I'm gonna go face. Maybe I should have gave this Divine Shield. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I like not being all in on one thing, so that's kind of nice about that side of it. That's a good hit to face. That's funny. Like a star power. Yeah, that's pretty good. This dude lives, though. That's cool. Mimiron here, or just Spider Sparkbot? Or maybe even Spider Annoyo? Mimiron we can do after that, dude. I think we go face, by the way. I don't think we worry about the stealth side of it here. I think 6 is too much to give up, and it's still hard to kill. So, still worth it. Still puts them on the back foot a ton. Flame Behemoth next turn, I guess, is fine. This has got to be the least exciting card in the deck to me. Like, this just seems not that good. I don't know. They top deck something. What was that, I wonder? It just feels so passive and slow compared to everything else, you know? Like, it's just a Yeti this turn. Do we like Mimiron plus mechs better? I'm gonna play this. It's gotta be now, but I just hate how much of a downturn this is. But every deck had this. Every single one of the top legend decks we oh my god. Okay, I kind of get it now. Every single one of the top legend decks we looked at for Mech Rogue had this card. So it's you know, people are running it for some reason, right? They aren't just running it for fun. They're running it for some reason. Mimiron is going to make it actually kind of gross. Can I make a big Mimiron? Is it risk of dying? Star power is big. Oh my god. Do I take like a crazy, like a gap turn here? Oh my god, dude. We're going to go nuts next turn. I don't know if it's risky or not, though. It's the only problem. Howling Blast or just Living Roots maybe to like clear up a dude. Defrost. I mean, Defrost is kind of better for us later, I guess, if we don't get there on this next big turn we take. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Playing this now, actually? Is there anything I get that I'm excited to play? I think I just want to play at a Noyotron. So next turn, this is 7, 8. So I can kind of play one of these now just for stats, I think. Like, clearly we prefer the coin, but I just want the stats. Because we're going to do this together next turn to make 2 really big Mimrons. Hopefully those can survive against star power, and I don't think they should have any sort of universal type removal unless they discover, like, you know, Twisting Nether type card or something. Might be the only way for them to get through that under normal circumstances. Yeah, I did like the prep. I mean, guys, so this is a top 6 legend deck. I'm not trying to tweak it or fix it. You know, you're gonna have to have some compelling data to argue against all the top legend builds that are very similar to this one. There are some that run prep though. This one is definitely more minion early and less miracle early. But but basically I'm saying I don't know. You're not going to convince me because I don't know. Feel free to discuss. Just saying I have no idea. Deal 3 is good. Okay. Figure these out basically. Swap stats. It's not going to be too helpful probably. Figure these out. This is 20 health. I did like the prep when we played the big list though. It felt good, but I don't know. This one's just more mech driven. Each list is going to have its own little nuances. Okay. Yeah, the swap stats could matter for a freeze. If they freeze like a 9-10 and we push it over to the 3-1 or something, that'd be funny. It's going to happen. Oh, Fireless Portal your own face. Yeah, this is just too much, man. It's too much. It's cool that we actually won a game here a little bit later in the game instead of just totally carrying an early swarm. We actually stretched the game out a little bit and still made a second wave of threats that got there. And I'll be honest, it only worked because of the Flame Behemoth. Let's look for more mechs. This deck has a lot of early game mech, so. Yeah, we didn't really hit it though. Sadly. Don't know if I feel confident playing a Mimiron on 3 against Death Knight with this particular health total. It's not crazy. They might have to like coin a Death Strike if they're a blood DK, but I don't think they're blood because they don't have 35 health. So it might be all right. I think we're gonna do it. I think it's an insane play if it hits. So 6 health makes it definitely sturdy against a lot of stuff. Maybe just Death Strike that kills this, honestly. Coin Death Strike. I mean, even 5, I'd feel pretty safe. The 6 is just like insurance, you know? Yeah, it worked. All right. This is still, of course, way better. Push face. Yeah, let's do it, right? This is just more stuff while this is here. Man, this is actually really good. I mean, it's all so good. I don't know. They're all just great cards. This one's in my deck, so something logical there, I guess, right? All right, can I answer 2 of these now with only 1 additional mana and a 2/1 on board? I don't see how it changes much. This snowballs so hard, by the way. Man, I haven't really looked at the art on all these, but this is pretty cool. It's like a Tolvir and a little dwarf earthen guy swapping stats. Mimiron's switch. It's pretty cool. Two 6/6 legendaries on turn 4, each of them making me insane cards, and if they aren't answered, they're each going to copy each other again. This is not a bot, by the way. We're glad we played this out. We've run into so many bots. Yeah, they're gonna kill 1, but you know, same problem starts again. It's just gonna copy again, and now I've got the Eni. I'm actually gonna copy an extra copy. This doesn't give me more parts, but it gives me so many of these that I think it's worth it, right? My board is basically full of Mimirons now. It's like, figure it out. Dude, this is actually so insane. Yeah, what on earth? It's so gross. Alrighty, we got a couple early mechs. We like early mechs. We're gonna swarm down Gibbs Sampler here against Priest. We definitely don't want to take too long. Ooh, Frequency Oscillator into Coppertail Snoop might be good. Sometimes Priests have trouble without 1 drop and no ping. Shard's gone. That's nice too. They might regret that. We'll see. We'll see. No Mimiron this game, but potentially some good coin advancements here. Yeah, Priest has trouble. Coppertail Snoop advancing tempo here is crazy always. Do we push another mech, or do we just save for like coin Voltron maybe? Could actually coin a Voltron next turn if we get another attack here. We like that, I think. Yeah, that's crazy. Turn 3 Voltron's actually so nuts. Oh man, because it's another buff. It clears this a lot of the time too with a 4 damage. Pushes face damage too otherwise. Right. Okay, not a clear, just kidding. Don't have Shadow Word Ruin. Don't have Shadow Word Ruin is really the big threat here, I think. Man, my Voltron always goes face, by the way. I don't know what it is about this dude. He always goes face. Only 1 target here, but I had a board of like 5 minions before and he went face twice. And I was like, are you serious? Power chord synchronized. That's really slow, at least. So yeah, we might have some big push here. Animate dead just to get that back. That's not enough. I mean, 13 already, 14 here. I mean, this is just always lethal. Oh no, I can't attack. What am I saying? That's not lethal. I can't attack with Voltron, you idiot. That's not true. I guess we just kind of go big on board here probably and push as much as we can and maybe draw some cards. Or maybe plus health is good, actually. We'll probably go plus health, won't we? Yeah, that makes these all a little bit harder to kill. I mean, the +1, +2 is a little bit more face damage, but we don't actually really care. We don't need cards either if we think we're about to win the game soon. So let's just push. Again, it's really maybe Shadowward Ruin that's a threat. I want to coin a Click Cocker. Or wait, maybe we could have. I think I just called it Click Cocker. I don't think that's its name, dude. It's a very different card. Maybe a different card game too. Can I give this Wind Fury so we can attack? It would be so cool if we could find the dude, but no dude in sight, sadly. Maybe though we'll draw 2 cards. No way to make Wind Fury dudes. No. Any way to make Wind Fury dudes? No, but another magnetic here is probably lethal. I'm kind of too lazy to count. We got a lot of damage. I don't know. Yeah, cool. Yeah, dude, the turn 3 Voltron just absolutely dominant. Actually activating all 3 abilities by turn 5. Crazy. That's good. That's good. We like it. Click Cocker carried. Ooh, we got another priest. Have they started teching in ways to answer Mimiron just yet, I wonder? No coin, so turn 3 Mimiron is coming in a little late, maybe. We'll still try it, though, I think. We could save it for the turn 4, but here's what I'm learning about Mimiron so far, I think. Like, he can absolutely win you the game if he snowballs early, but I don't think he loses you the game if he whiffs, you know? I think you've got a little bit of wiggle room. He's not even always the most powerful thing for you to do. So you can throw him down on 3, you know, hopefully he just, you know, snowballs and you win the game. Ooh, this is kind of a cool combo too, though. This might actually be worth saving for 4. Maybe we could go Snoop on 3. Because this, oh, gosh, dang, I didn't have anything to do on 2 anyway. Oh my God, now I want to go Mimron again on 3, just for the constructor. Priest, I mean, clearly they have ways they can handle this sort of stuff. Clearly, you know, a removal package in Priest exists, but I do think this is a somewhat awkward shape for the kinds of removals Priest runs these days. I might have a Cannibalize, though, like coin Cannibalize, which would make the Spark Bot much better. I guess we can still go Snoop here and not feel bad about it, usually. Man, there's just so few cards in hand, though. There's such a good chance this sticks. But this is just insane. But it's on turn 4, and I want to play this on turn 4, right? It's, I'm gonna tempo it, man. I'm gonna go for it. Like I said, I don't think it loses us the game if it fails. Like, if they spend all their time dealing with this guy, this might live. Then we just copy this. You know, we still got a couple solid minions. We got some 4/4s, I guess. Yeah, some 4/4s that can snowball. Oh, does it live? It lives. This is so gross every time. Like, this doesn't feel fair. Now, again, Shadowward Ruin's a good answer to this in this instance. But, you know, it's forcing the opponent to have to deal with this stuff. So, we'll see. I wonder if Constructor's a 3/2 specifically for the Shadowward Ruin interaction. Like, somebody has to have an answer to this card. We can't let it go this hard. Do we go for Eni, or do we go for just the Reborn and the Snoop? Again, it makes in either case the board is outrageously susceptible to Shadowward. Well, I guess this plays around Ruin because of the Reborn. I don't know. Plus, they just don't have that yet, so I don't know what their plan is here. Swap stats? No, we're not doing that just yet. Let's see what else we get. Do we get any damage? Are they just dead if we get damage? Next turn you play costs 2 less. Could go for a gear shift into a cheap mech, maybe. Throw away the flame behemoth, but I shouldn't need it with all this stuff in the hand, right? Let's see. Can I get a cheap mech? Sort of, yeah. Not sure this is really worth all that much, but just while these are alive, you know. Jeez, look at my hand, dude. I don't know, is Divine Shield better or is Stealth better? There's so many things on board that I think it's really only, you know, again, like a Shadowed Ruin that handles this anyway. But I mean, this is turn 5. I want you to look at this board right now. This is turn 5. This is probably not okay. I have a full hand of insane cards. My board is outrageous. I don't know that this is good. I don't know that this is good. I'm not sure we can have this in the game. Like, what in God's name? Yeah, they're dead. Okay. They just played a lab constructor. Man, the opponent just forged cards the whole game. I don't know what was in their hand, but I guess it just wasn't the right shape to deal with this, which that's, you know, that happens. That's why this is so problematic, I think, because if you don't have the exact right shape of removal early, you just get murdered. All right, this is a good little pair. Another priest. I played 3 straight priests, dude. This rank is all priests, apparently. I would love to scrap heap into a Mimiron and the Mimiron be alive. Priests, as we know, can struggle. We could also go scrap keep now and then just play like an Envenomatic on 2 and maybe kind of suss out the removal a little bit and then still play Mimiron on 3. But this plus Mimiron on 3 gives me an immediate thing if I hold the coin. So I think I like holding the coin better. Buffing that Mimiron up a little bit right away. Maybe you can give it stealth, divine shield, right? There's a couple things that could technically increase its survivability. Oof. That's also an interesting line, but let's not get too greedy. Divine shield, okay. That's actually not bad. There is definitely some damage-based priest removal, things like Lighted Burns, which is still not a great shape against Mimiron, but particularly with a minion on board, though, could be handy. So that's good news. So Mimiron coin, Sparkbot. If we got the thing that made stuff cost 2 or less, or cost 2 less, that would be really insane. Let's go. Do we... I don't think we go too hard here, right? Like, maybe Amalgam just dies too easily. No, that's definitely not the pick. Maybe it's Click Clock or Taunt. Oh, I can't do Taunt. It's going to cost too much. Just Click Clocker is fine. Just having a Divine Shield mech down for future magnetic plays is really the goal here. That makes these really nice. Ooh, Stars Align. That's cool, man. They may have a really nice board here. Stars Align only transforms minions. They would still have spells perhaps to react to the Mimiron. If I had Rush, I probably would have rushed and traded, by the way, but we didn't. Oh, Grim Necromancer. How is that in standard? That's wild. Oh, dude, if only these lab constructors, huh? Maybe we go Envenomatic here. Just buff the Mimiron, I think, right? We could go Taunt and Divine Shield, though, too. Is this guy actually a little more interesting to protect in a weird way? Because Mimiron's, like, value, but this guy's stats. I like stats a lot. Maybe we could split them up, too. I want to discount again, Mimiron. Deal 3, does that help me at all? No. I'm not sure who's more valuable, to be honest. I think that's debatable. Oh, 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 oh! Not another magnetic, but let's just get an Amalgam down. We don't want beasts, so don't use it on the Click Clocker. Yeah, Deconstructor seems the best. Let's go face a little bit, right? Dude, the Mimiron is so insane. The cost 2 less is like too good. It doesn't need to be that good. Mimiron doesn't need 5 health. Like, there's so much about this card that could be worse. He doesn't need 5 health. 4 health would be completely reasonable and perhaps still pretty high. I'm gonna use a 3-drop, I guess. 4 health's pretty reasonable. This card's good. Like, man, Mimiron's Horn is actually really good too, and I feel like I'm just playing the little mech guys instead because they're really good, but all of it's so good. And now I have kind of dual threats on board. I'm not expecting something like a Shadowed Ruin necessarily, but it's not impossible, certainly. Yeah, that's that right there is the story of this deck, I'm afraid. Just a lot of retreats. That's no fun.